Oh, good evening, people. Good evening. Hope you're not late for tonight's Your Country Needs You. Yes, promotions. Lots of promotions for the troops tonight, especially the troops of the platoon. Yes, as you were. We will wait for some of the troop. We will wait for some of the platoon to march in order to positions. Yes, position on parade ground. Yes, this is a YouTube army. Defend the fantastic United Kingdom, your country, at all costs. You are willing to volunteer and lay down your box of milk tray, Cadbury's milk tray, and sacrifice yourself for your wonderful country of the United Kingdom. God save the King. God save the King. We will wait for some of the troops to come through. This is a very, very special night for us on a very, very, very special night for Your Country Needs You, part of the recruitment campaign online. It's a volunteer army, and we are looking for all sorts of people to join our platoon. We are a equal opportunities platoon. Yes, equal opportunities platoon, and we do not discriminate against people, with the exception of course, there is a caveat, and I will explain that caveat in a minute. But first of all, I have to say to the commanding officer, who is first on parade, thank you to our fantastic, fabulous, terrific, wonderful, gorgeous, beautiful Peggy. Captain Peggy, thank you for commanding the platoon. Yes, our commanding officer is in position. Well done for attending the parade as the commanding officer of the platoon. Yes, thank you very much indeed, Peggy. Thank you very much for being in your commanding officer position tonight. Thank you indeed. Some of the troops should be coming in. Don't forget, we don't want more than 20 in the chat at any one time, because that is our maximum capacity on this channel. We don't really want more than 20 in our chat. Anything over 10, between 10 and 15 is good. Yeah, 20 is our full to capacity, and we want to keep it below 20. And I have to say that directive I gave, luckily enough, this is quite coordinated in a military fashion. The directive that was given out just before the new year, where we blocked, yes, we blocked as part of our strategy, we blocked over 50 accounts. Yes, 50 accounts. And these would have been, I would have said, negative forces, or else, speaking it purely from a military point of view tonight, we would have referred to them as enemy forces. But these forces are no longer in our region of the channel. So you people in the chat, the wonderful platoon tonight on parade, you will not get any hassles in the live stream chat. You won't get any hassles. And especially tonight is a very, very good night. Very, very good night. Let me just say, talking about very, very good nights, let me wish people a very, very good night. And I wish a very good night to, who do I see there? I see Lambie. Lambie, you, if you hang about, you are possibly, maybe probably, I do not know exactly, but you are possibly or probably in line for a promotion. Oh yes, we've got the fantastic Fighting Irish, who is at the moment is in, I should say Corporal Fighting Irish, because that was his last rank in the platoon, but he is up for a review, and there could be further promotion for Corporal Fighting Irish. Yes, because he is really, really He has shown initiative this week. He has shown initiative on the island of Northern Ireland. Yes, the little island of Northern Ireland, part of the island of Ireland, but it is part of the UK. So, yes, so Corporal Fighting Irish, he didn't have any choice in the matter whether he wanted to be a corporal or be in the platoon. He was press ganged into the platoon like a lot of the other wonderful people of Northern Ireland. It's like if you if you're in the chat or whatever, you do not really have a choice of whether you want to be or not to be in the platoon, not to be or not to be in the fantastic volunteer force, yeah, who are set up. We are set this campaign YouTube army, and we are at platoon level, yeah. And the people of the Northern Islands just have to take it on the chin. And if they are press ganged like the rest of the others from England, Scotland, and Wales, the people from the Northern Ireland, regardless of their backgrounds or where they come from in Northern Islands, all sides of Northern Islands, you will be press ganged into the platoon. So Fighting Irish is currently, his rank at the moment is corporal. Yes, he went from sergeant, he was demoted, but that was only a technicality. He was demoted from sergeant down to corporal, 2 stripes, because we found out that Garth had a previous service as a fire brigade, fireman in the fire brigade, and he had some actual ribbons. He had ribbons of merit from the fire brigade. So on that note, what we done was we put Fighting Irish down a rank to full corporal, and we put Garth in as a sergeant, Sergeant Garth. But now we have reviewed Fighting Irish's rank, and there is a very, very strong possibility that he is going to be promoted tonight. Because don't forget, tonight, this is promotions night. Yeah, this is promotions night. We've got Sergeant Slop out in the chat. He could actually be up for promotion as well, because he came in yesterday. I think he came in the chat yesterday. This guy called Sergeant Slop out, and he was showing initiative and keenness. Yes, he was showing initiative and keenness. And I did say to our commanding officer, yeah, Captain Peggy, to keep her eyes peeled on Sergeant Slopout, and to give me some feedback as to whether he should be promoted tonight on tonight's promotion parade. Because this is a parade. Sorry, this is the promotions parade tonight. Yes, this is when we get the opportunity to get people to climb the ranks. And what we've actually decided as well is, okay, we are at platoon level. When I say we are, don't forget, I am not in the platoon. I am not in the platoon. I am in the war cabinet. Yeah, I am a campaign organizer in the back room. I am the pen pusher. I am the strategist, if I can say that correctly. I do strategy and planning for the YouTube army, and we are now at this YouTube army. We are now at platoon level. Yeah, platoon level, and there's going to be promotions tonight. There's going to be quite a few promotions tonight, because what we're actually doing is we're going to say good evening to the wonderful Karina. Good evening, darling. Hope you're well and everything is hunky-dory. And what we are going to be doing is, let me see if there's anybody I have to say good evening to. Good evening to the Batfink. The Batfink could be in for a promotion tonight as well, purely on his name, Batfink. That is a name worthy of promotion. That is a name worthy of promotion, and promotion may follow soon. But what I was going to say is, because we are now at platoon level, yeah, the strength of our capability is at platoon level. we are starting to, when I say we, I am in the war cabinet working on strategy and campaign to make further recruitment for the YouTube Army, which is a volunteer force which will lay down its box of Cadbury's milk chocolates, milk tray, and we will do everything to defend the wonderful United Kingdom. Yeah, the United Kingdom, and we will defend king and country. Yes, and that's all of us. Yes, even even our new recruits from the fantastic little Northern Ireland have signed up for this. They have signed up for it. Yes, whether they like it or not, whether they like it or not, they will just have to soldier on. Yes, soldier on and soldier on and do their duty. Yeah, for king and country. Yes, for king and country, it is very, very important that everybody pulls together, and keep the motivation up, keep the motivation and spirit up togetherness for king and country and the wonderful UK. And let me say, this is a equal opportunities platoon. Yeah, YouTube Army platoon, and all peoples are welcome to apply to be recruited to the YouTube Army platoon. With the exception, the caveat I explained to our commanding officer, yeah, Captain Peggy earlier, I would explain the caveat, with the exception of, and we don't rule it out, so don't all be upset, stolen valours. Don't be upset, stolen valours, because we have categorised the issue of stolen valour, because we thought, look, we are an equal opportunities YouTube Army platoon, and we cannot discriminate to all people, with the exception of, and this is the caveat, of a certain degrees of stolen valour. And we have broke down stolen valour to the following 3 types of stolen valour. We're not actually sure that the final stolen valour, we will say for the moment, is actually stolen valour. It may be, well, let me get to that one. Let me explain to you the first stolen valour that bars you from joining the YouTube Army platoon. The first stolen valour is if you have said that you have been in combat zones here, there, or everywhere, in various locations, in actual combat zones, yeah, and you have been in like theatres of war, yeah, you know, you've been in theatres of war, and on the back of that, making that statement, you are then trying to scam people of money, cash, coin, you know, wonga, loot. Yeah, so you're using tales of, yes, I was here, I was there, I was in this war theatre, I was in this war theatre, I was in this combat zone, I was in that combat zone. Please, can you boost my coin? Can I have some cash? I am scamming on the back of that. That is the first one that makes you banned from joining the YouTube Army platoon. You cannot join a YouTube Army platoon if you have got that level of stolen valour. That's number 1, stolen valour, yeah? Number 2, stolen valour is anybody that goes on Remembrance Day parades, you know, every year, you know, when we remember the fallen of the various wars, like the First World War, Second World War, etc., etc. We remember the fallen people. So the second stolen valour is people that actually go on them parades. You know, they go on them parades and they're marching about. And on them parades, they are wearing lots of medals or gongs. You know, gongs is another nickname for medals. Gongs, ribbons, and they're wearing these ribbons. But these gongs, medals, ribbons do not belong to them. They do not belong to them. They're somebody else's. Or they've got them from somewhere. It's not their actual medals, ribbons, or gongs, and they're marching about. That is stolen valour number 2, and you cannot join our YouTube army platoon. Right? You cannot join our YouTube army platoon if you have also you've done that. Right, and the third one where we're not 100% categorising this as stolen valour. This one's a sort of a grey area that we are saying that yes, the following stolen valour may be considered for applying to be a recruit to the YouTube army platoon. And this sort of stolen valour is people who are on YouTube, yeah, and they make up little stories and tales, and they may have done that because they have got carried away. You know, carried away, yeah. They have got carried away and developed their little tales, yeah. They got carried away and developed their little tales, and and we say that because they have one of the reasons why they have got carried away and developed their little tales of military endeavours, etc., is because they are interested in, you know, it's a hobby. They are interested in watching war movies, on like, on the TV, war movies on the TV, or reading war books, books about the war. They might even be interested in the history of the wars, history of warfare. So they have got a hobby, yes, hobby, HOBBY, sir. They've got a hobby of military subjects, and they like the military genre. So they've been on YouTube and they've made a few jackanori's, very, very minor jackanori's. Like, I'll give you an example, a bit like, no, I won't give you an example, because people might think I'm making fun of real things, but, but they will make up little stories and tales, and we think that is not, we will not classify that as a level of stolen valour that will ban them from applying to be recruited to the YouTube army platoon. We actually see that as a plus. We see that people with that low level, we will call it low level, minor level of stolen valour, if you want to call it that. We see that is as a result of their military keenness on military matters. And we look upon that as an actual plus, because it shows us, yes, it shows us in the platoon, especially the commanding officer, Captain Peggy, sir. Do you agree with me that that keenness from the very low level minor stolen valour tales, the people that do that, have got a very, very good keenness on military matters, and could actually be a plus and an asset for our YouTube army platoon. They are worthy, I think, of getting recruited. Yes. Tonight, some of our ranking, some of our troops are absent from parade tonight. Commanding officer, Captain Peggy, Have you checked how many's on parade tonight? Have you? We've got quite a few absent from parade. They've not turned up on parade tonight, and some of them are ranking. Their ranks. They've got ranks in the platoon. Oh, what do you think of that? Keep your eyes peeled for that, Captain Peggy. Yes, our commanding officer. She's keeping right on top of things, because we have got to make sure, the platoon that is, with me in the back war cabinet, coordinating the platoon. But I'm not actually a frontline volunteer soldier of the platoon. No, I'm not. I'm nothing to do with that. I'm just in the back room, planning and coordinating strategy. I am a pen pusher. Yeah, I am a pen pusher, and that is my duty. Yeah, but yous on the front line there, who are putting yourself out there as part of YouTube Army volunteers in the platoon. I've got to be ready and battle ready. Just I do my disclaimer again. I always do this disclaimer for the MI5 and MI6. If you may be looking in and listening to this, how can I put it? This recruitment campaign for more volunteers, soldiers for our YouTube Army platoon. Just to let you know that I put up I put up a disclaimer. Yeah. Do you think if I was arrested by the security services, MI5 or MI6, one or the other, and they come to my apartment, my pied-à-terre, my apartment, and they knock on the door and they say, "Mr. Sparrow, we're taking you in. We are taking you in, yes." And they sling the handcuffs on me, to lead me away from my apartment, my pied-à-terre. We're taking you in for it's probably interrogation actually, but they would say possibly waterboarding as well, but they won't tell you that. They would say, "We're taking you in for questioning, Mr. Sparrow." And I would say, officers, there's quite a few of them there. Officers, I have a disclaimer. Do you think that would help me out there? Do you think that the wonderful security services? Oh, by the way, look, big shout out in case they are listening in to the fantastic MI5 and MI6. The spooks. That's a nickname for the wonderful MI5, MI6 who keep our wonderful nation of the UK safe from harm. Yes. Thank you for all you are doing, MI5 and MI6. And I really genuinely say that I want you to know that I am putting up a disclaimer. The disclaimer says that we are purely a volunteer YouTube Army, platoon, and our main objective, our strategy is set up to protect, and do our best to defend our wonderful United Kingdom and our wonderful King Charles. Yes, big shout out and respect, and please salute all troops in the chat who are on parade. Yes, please stand to attention when I give you the order. Peggy, I will give this order for you on your behalf, shall I? I just want you to bring your troops from the platoon to attention. If you're in a seat, just stand up. You do not have to slam your foot in. Any ex squaddies, you can do that if you want. Any ex squaddies, Watch you don't blooming get your neighbours chapping up if you start slamming your feet in when you get the order to come to attention, which I will give in a moment, and you will say, repeat after me the chant. The chant we will say is "God save the King." Yeah. So I will bring you to attention on behalf of our commanding officer, Peggy. Yeah, you will. If you're just a normal Tom, Dick, or Harry, or what have you, you just stand up. If you're sitting in a chair, provided you're not stuck in the chair or glued to the chair, or else have some sort of disability, don't bother trying to stand up. Of course, you're exempt. But anybody else, just stand up, and and we will give the chant or chant of loyalty. We call it a chant. It's a sort of declaration, a verbal declaration to Her Majesty the King, King Charles. Yeah? So I will bring you to attention, and you will repeat after me. God save the King. We'll do it about 3 times. Yes. Just to make sure that the message gets through to His Majesty, yeah, King Charles, who let it be known, people, wonderful YouTube Army platoon members as well, especially the commanding officer, Captain Peggy, is well aware of it, that our Commander-in-Chief of the YouTube Army, yes, is His Majesty King Charles. He is the Commander-in-Chief of the whole of the YouTube Army. So that's why I think I can confidently say that I am exempt, I should say, and yous are exempt from any comebacks from the wonderful MI5 and MI6. I don't think they'll bother with us, because they know that we are our allegiances. Any of our recruits from certain parts of Northern Ireland, because I've got some actually in the platoon. Quite a few of them have got ranks as well, which you'll find out their ranks in a minute. But any of the Northern Ireland troops that are in the platoon, when we do the allegiance, you can pick I don't know, you can put your finger in your ears and don't listen and don't say nothing, because you have to. I think you have to bite the bullet and just do the allegiance along with the rest of us, because we have to make our declaration to King Charles. Yeah, King Charles, we have to make our declaration to the wonderful, wonderful King Charles. Yes, you know the one, don't you? You know, Jug Ears. That is the one, King Charles, His Royal Highness. I take that back, MI5 and MI6. That was just a little bit of banter for our troops, for our troops in the YouTube Army platoon. Of course, we are talking about our wonderful King Charles. God save the King. So I'm going to bring this to attention on behalf of our commanding officer, Captain Peggy. Yeah. When I say attention, you will stand up and you will repeat after me the declaration. 3 times you will say, God save the King. Right? I will say it. When I say it, you repeat it. Right? So I'll say it 3 times and you will say it 3 times. So you're ready, troops, for this. This is on behalf of our wonderful, our wonderful commanding officer who's given the order, Captain Peggy. Right, you ready? Right, here we go. Platoon, we will say platoon, yeah? Platoon. Hang on a minute. I've got to get this right. Look, I've got to get it right, yeah? I've got to go sort of a bit like, see if the Sergeant Major was here, you know the Sergeant Major? Well, hang on a minute. I've got something to say about the Sergeant Major's rank. The Sergeant Major yesterday was the fantastic Sean Wayne. You know Sean Wayne? The high plains drifter, the cowboy. Yeah, He is the sergeant major, but he seems to be absent from parade tonight. He is absent from parade tonight. Let me see. So what we're going to do is I will give you the command in a moment. I will give you the command, and then we will say the Declaration of Allegiance 3 times to His Majesty King Charles. Yes, we will do it, and we will do it in a respectful and politeful manner, as befitting our fantastic king. Yeah. Oh yeah, we've got more people coming into the chat who are going to probably be, apart from being automatically recruited, there's a possibility they will receive promotions tonight as well. We're going to dish out some promotions in a moment. Yeah, we've got 420. Yeah, the fantastic 420 is in the chat. He's got a lot of potential as he's got a lot of potential as if I might say, he's got a lot of potential. I've got a couple in the chat who I think are probably sharpshooter types, and I think they are in for line for promotions. You got 420. I think he's a bit of a sharpshooter, like a sniper. Yeah, 420. You could be good on the old sniper, sniper. And we've got another sniper here. We've got Solway 2121. I think they two could be snipers, the old marksmen. Yeah, long distance shooting. Yes, well done, guys. Guys, you could be in line for promotions tonight. Yeah. The thing is, if you're saying to yourself, I don't know if I want to be in the YouTube Army platoon, never mind promotions, you haven't got any choice in it, because we go under the auspice of press ganging. So we ask for volunteers, but if people don't volunteer, they get press ganged. Check it out. It comes back from the days of Lord Nelson's. Lord Nelson, the Admiral of the Fleet in the Royal Navy. Yeah, they're back in the days of the Royal Navy, the old Royal Navy, Lord Nelson. And what they done back in the days was they just press ganged people. They just, like, you had no choice. No matter, you kind of say, oh, I don't want to go and do this, do that. You are part of the Navy, you are. But we've ruled it out, if I can use that word, and we have applied it to this YouTube Army platoon as well. So it looks like Solway and 420 are recruited into the platoon, and it's looking like they are probably marksmen snipers. They're marksmen snipers, so they are in with a good chance of promotions. We're going to talk promotions in a minute. Oh, can I just say we've got a fantastic Corporal Karake in the chat and on parade. Corporal Karake, good evening, Corporal Karake. I don't know if your commanding officer, Captain Peggy, has said anything to you, but for being late on parade tonight. You've been late on parade tonight, and I don't know the commanding officer, Captain Peggy. She's very, very she's very, very strict on timekeeping. Very, very strict indeed. You might get pulled up about that. And good evening. We've got another one of their little Northern Ireland contingent. We've got Nilo. I think Nilo's up for volunteering. He's up for the volunteering for the for Nilo. There's no problem with Nilo volunteering for the YouTube Army platoon and serving the wonderful King Charles. Yeah, King and Country, United Kingdom and all that. I think Nilo will take that on board. He will take that on board. Because of that, he is probably in line for promotions tonight as well. This is a night of promotions, yeah? Yes, this is a night of promotions. And because Nilo is from the little Northern Ireland, the little Northern Ireland country of Northern Ireland, and he's willing and able to sign up for the YouTube Army platoon. He is showing an exceptional degree of keenness to serve king and country, which is the UK. We talk about the wonderful UK, England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales. And Nilo is on the Northern Ireland, and he's doing exceptional stuff during his basic training over the last couple of days. Yes, he's done exceptional stuff, and we think that he is probably a good candidate, I should say, candidate for promotions tonight. Yes, I'm going to have to start dishing out promotions soon. Yeah. Let me see the promotions. I can't see my what you call it. You know, my one of my when I say my, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm in the war cabinet, the back room. I'm strategy organizer, campaign recruitment, pen pusher. I'm not actually in the platoon. I'm not a front line like yourselves, volunteer soldiers, front line for the YouTube Army platoon. I'm not that. I'm in the back room. I'm sort of a strategist, pen pusher, campaign organizer, recruitment organizer. That is what my role is. But I think we are in line to dish out a few promotions. We haven't yet received any of them, you know, the low-level minor stolen valour recruits. We haven't got any yet. We haven't got any yet in the chat. There's probably some potential low-level stolen valour recruits, you know, that minor level I was telling you about, but they're probably blocked. Maybe they wanted to join, but they're already blocked from the channel. I don't know how they're going to get around that there. I just don't know how they're going to get around that. Right, let's do some promotions for tonight, yeah? Oh, yeah. Nilo's up for being a sniper as well. See, I knew that. See, that sniper, that's got a bit of kudos in it. So you've got like 420's a sniper. 420's a sniper, isn't he? Solway 2021's a sniper. And Nilo's a sniper. That's the one they like. You know what I mean? Like, that's like the kudos, in it. You know, the kudos. You don't, like, see the snipers, yeah? The snipers don't really worry too much about the ranks. They're not worried about, oh, I want to be a corporal or I want to be a sergeant. They're like the mavericks, aren't they? You know, the mavericks of the platoon. They're, you know what I mean? Like, they've got kudos. Like, not anybody can be a sniper. Do you know what I mean? Like, not anybody can be a sniper. Like, and good evening to the Lipsy Lou. Lipsy Lou, yeah, Lipsy Lou. Oh, yeah. This could be a fantastic new recruit for the YouTube Army platoon. Yeah, there's some good ones coming in. I think we have to dish out some more. This is going to be big promotions tonight. Very, very big promotions tonight, right? Right. I'll tell you what so far, right, we've got some Captain Peggy, our commanding officer, just to let you know, Captain Peggy, officer commanding of the YouTube Army platoon. We have got some of our volunteer soldiers that are absent from the parade tonight, but I'll just say the ones that we do know, so you know their current rankings. We have got Lance Corporal Lockie. Yeah, could you make a note of this, Captain Peggy, officer commanding? Could you make a note that one of your Lance Corporals is absent from parade tonight? That is Lance Corporal Lockie, yeah, and also Lance Corporal Kelly Davis. Two of our Lance Corporals are absent from parade tonight. Make a note for that, commanding officer. Yeah. Let's see. We've got corporals. Next corporal. We've got Corporal Karakay. Yes. Well done, Corporal Karakay, for being present and correct on parade tonight. Yes. one of your corporals is present and correct on parade tonight. Also, you got Corporal Fighting Irish. Yeah. Corporal Fighting Irish is present and correct on parade tonight. Captain Peggy. Do you hear me, Captain Peggy? Yeah? Fighting Irish. Corporal Fighting Irish is present and correct on parade tonight. Yeah. Sergeant. Yes, Sergeant. Hang on a minute. Sergeant. I'm just trying to remember. Let me think. Who was the sergeants again? Who was our sergeants? Sergeant? Was it Sergeant? Did Moore become sergeant? Did Officer Commanding Captain Peggy? Can you remember if Moore became a sergeant yesterday? You know, a resident musician, a lovely lady from Liverpool, originally Glasgow, resident musician and singer for the Jockney Sparrow Channel. I think she was made a sergeant yesterday, but I just can't remember. I might have to make a note of this. If anybody can remember who the sergeants were, my mind has deserted me on this. I think Garth became. Oh yeah. Hang on a minute. Garth is a sergeant. Yes, Garth is a sergeant. Garth is a sergeant. Yeah, and also. I think the other sergeant was a lady, and I think it might be Mo. Peggy, was Mo the other sergeant? I think Mo may be the other sergeant. And then we had the colour sergeant. You remember the colour sergeant? That's the next rank above sergeant. And that was for Sergeant Zeus. I think Sergeant Zeus. Yeah, you know Sergeant Zeus. I think he's absent from parade tonight as well, Peggy. There's quite a few absent from parade tonight. Sergeant Garth and Sergeant Moore and Sergeant, Colour Sergeant Garth. Make a note of their names, Peggy, to check out when they come on parade next what they're playing at. You've got to have reliability when you're in the YouTube Army platoon. You can't just turn up when you fancy it. If there is a major, especially when there's a major, tonight is a major promotions night. Promotions. You're dishing out promotions tonight, and people are not disciplined enough tonight. After that, we had the next rank up, and I think we've got another absentee here. Let me just go down the chat. Our other absentee, yeah, absent. Oh no, sorry. I'm glad I checked it because our next rank is present and correct on parade. You know, the fantastic, yes, the Sergeant Major. Yeah, well, we're going to call him Company Sergeant Major. Yeah, because he's in for a promotion, probably a further promotion tonight. But at the moment, yesterday, he was Company Sergeant Major Sean Wayne. Company Sergeant Major Sean Wayne. Yes, he was keeping his eye on the troops. Yeah, Company Sergeant Major Sean. I think your commanding officer, Captain Peggy, wants you to get on the case with these other volunteer soldiers from the platoon, YouTube Army platoon, who have been absent from parade tonight. Yeah, we've got quite a list of them. Absentees. We've got absentees of Lance Corporal Lockie and Lance Corporal Kelly Davis, Kelly D. And we've got absentees from Sergeant Garth and absentee from Sergeant Moore. Yes. Any other absentees? I think we've even got absentee Company Sergeant Major Sean. We've even got an absentee from Colour Sergeant Zeus. Yeah, we're going to have to keep them on. Keep your eye on them. Keep your eye on them when these special promotions parade. This is promotions, isn't it? And yet we are still looking to get the low level recruits, from that sort of minor stolen valour category. We don't even know if it's classified as stolen valour. You know, the one we were talking about. Yes, we need some recruits because it is in equal opportunities YouTube Army platoon. You know what I mean? So we can't completely ban certain levels and degrees of alleged stolen valour. Alleged, we will say for that one. We will say alleged. Right, I'm going to make a few promotions. Oh, hang on a minute. We might have a new recruit here. We might have a new recruit here who is up for promotion tonight. You've got a little lady there. Hang on, I've got my specs on. You've got a little lady there called Liz. And she's doing all these little love arts and kisses to other people in the chat, like our friends and that. And that is showing a degree of camaraderie. You know, camaraderie. I am very, very impressed with this camaraderie from this lady called Liz. What do you think, Commanding Officer Captain Peggy? That is showing very, very good camaraderie, isn't it? I think Company Sergeant Major Sean Wayne would probably second that. That the little lady called Liz is showing an exceptional attitude of camaraderie. So that shows you as well also that this little lady Liz is a team player. You know, don't forget the platoon is all about a team, innit? It's a team. It's not a one-man band or nothing. It's about working together as a team. And she has come straight into the platoon and she is like shining. Yes, she's shining. Yes, like a light, like a beacon that she is showing camaraderie. Well done for that, Liz. Well done indeed. Batfink is doing well as well. Well done to the Batfink. I think there's going to be a good few promotions tonight, you know. Let me see, a few more promotions tonight. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dish out a few if I can say that again. Hang on a minute. Before I hand out promotions, I forgot or I overlooked that we were just in the middle of doing our allegiance to King Charles and the wonderful country of the UK. We never ever done it. Do you remember I was going to say you've got to repeat? You've got to repeat after me 3 times, yeah? The order is going to be to stand to attention. All you have to do is if you're sitting in a chair, stand up, yeah? If you've got any sort of disability, just sit in the chair, stay seated. That's not a problem. But if you're okay and I say attention, then what you're going to do is stand up, and then I will repeat the Declaration of Allegiance, and you just repeat it. I will say, and the declaration is going to be like, God save the King. We're keeping it very, very basic. 3 times we will say, God save the King. God save the King. We might add King Charles to it. God save the King, King Charles. No, just God save the King. We know who the King is, isn't it? Our Commander-in-Chief. King Charles is the Commander-in-Chief of the YouTube Army Platoon. And so that we already know that, and we will preach allegiance to him. Well, thank you. We've got 20, and 20 is plenty. That's good. It's went down to 17. Well done. We want to keep the figures below 20. We don't want to go above that. And that is another motto of our YouTube Army Platoon. 20 is plenty. But anyway, let's go and do our. Well, before I do tonight's promotions, we will just do our declaration of allegiance to our King and the wonderful country of the UK. So you ready for this? Now get ready. Platoon. Right. Don't get too keen there. Yes, officer, commanding officer Peggy, I will take my time and I will do your order in a reasonable fashion. Yes, I will do it in a reasonable fashion. Yeah, I just got pulled up there by the commanding officer of the platoon. Okay, I will do the command on your behalf, Officer Peggy. Commanding Officer Peggy, Captain Peggy. Yes, Captain Peggy, I will carry out the order and we will do the declaration to His Majesty the King and the wonderful United Kingdom. Yes, the country of the United Kingdom. We're ready for this, right? You get ready, platoon, yeah? Get ready for this, platoon. Get ready for this, platoon. And people from Northern Ireland who might be a bit like, I'm trying to think, not to put yourself into this. Just imagine, just listen to me. This is just for the people of Northern Ireland. Just think this. Think of your wonderful king. Yeah. Think of your wonderful king, King Charles. King Charles. Yeah. And the wonderful, wonderful country of United Kingdom. Innit? Northern Ireland, United Kingdom, King Charles, United Kingdom. Yeah. So any of our troops, our volunteer troops in the YouTube Army platoon who are in Northern Ireland, yes, you will get into the swing of things. And once you do this allegiance, you will feel a lot better for it. So you ready for this? Right, here we go. Ready? Troops. Yes, Company Sergeant Major Sean Wayne, I will try and lower the octaves of my voice. Hang on. I know I have a excuse me, I'm trying to make my voice lower because I have got quite a high pitched voice and you don't want that when you've got your parade orders. I do appreciate what you are saying, Company Sergeant Major Sean Wayne. I will do my best. Yeah, for you, the Company Sergeant Major Sean Wayne. I will call out the orders in a efficient manner. Yeah, right, ready? Here we go. You get ready for this, right? Right, ready? Brace yourself, troops. Yeah? Brace yourself. We'll just refer to you as platoon, yeah? Platoon, yeah? Here we go. Get ready for it. Brace yourself. Listening carefully. Platoon. Attention. Up. You standing up. Well done for that. Anybody that did do the slamming their feet, extra kudos to you for that. Hope your neighbours don't complain below you if you've been banging on the ceiling or whatever. And now we will do the allegiance. We will say the Declaration of Allegiance. Are you ready? Repeat after me. 3 times we will do it, right? Yeah? God save the King. God save the wonderful country of the UK. Your turn now. Go on. You've done well there. Get ready again for it. God save the King. God save the wonderful country of the UK. I can hear you. You're doing really good. Keep it up. Oh, that was fantastic. Final one. God save the King. God save the wonderful country of the UK. Go on. Oh, that was fantastic, troops. Fantastic. Commanding officer, Captain Peggy. What did you think of that? That was a wonderful declaration there, wasn't it? Of allegiance. Wonderful declaration of allegiance to His Majesty King Charles and to the wonderful country of the United Kingdom. And a special, I think you should say a special word, Captain Peggy, to your fantastic troops from the Northern Ireland, the little Northern Ireland country. That they really got into that. They got into it and they took it on board. Yeah, just looking at us on the outside, I think your little troops have got a lot of potential from the Northern Ireland, especially the Corporal Cara Kay. She was doing really well there with the declaration for King Charles and the wonderful country of the UK. Well done for that, Corporal Cara Kay. Now we're going to dish out some ranks here, and some ladies are going to get ranks. Yes, we're going to give the promotions, I should say, the promotions. Oh, good evening, yeah. Good evening to Tony Beasley. Tony Beasley is a new recruit to the platoon. Yes, you get press ganged into this platoon, Tony. You don't have a choice. But the good thing about it tonight is you're probably in line for a promotion. Instant promotion. Yes, you will get, you're going up the ranks tonight. Yeah, you know, Tony, macaroni, you will be going up the ranks. Ni bother at all, ni bother. So here we go. We're going to dish out some ranks. Oh yeah, some promotions, I should say. And we're going to dish out promotions as well. We've got Gary Fearon. See, Gary Fearon, he's I don't know if Gary is actually, Gary can be in the actual platoon, because what I've done is I said that I'll have to talk to the commanding officer, Captain Peggy, and I'll get back on another live, because people from the Emerald Isle, I'm talking about from the Republic of Ireland. Yeah, you know the Republic of Ireland, the Emerald Isle. Yeah, you know the Republic of Ireland. They don't really come under the United Kingdom, because that's it's an independent country, isn't it? It's their own country, the country of Ireland. Ireland, innit? Standalone. So if Gary comes from Ireland, you know, like the island, is it Ireland or Ireland? You know what I'm getting at, Gary? If you come from Ireland, yeah, you cannot really, you know, you can't be in the platoon as such. You can join in, like, but you can't get promotions or anything like that. You can't get promotions. You know what I mean, Mike? This is something we're going to have to. We might have to end up extending our recruitment to. But see, that's it. But you've got to make your allegiance to His Majesty the King and the wonderful country of the UK. And I don't think if you come from the Republic of Ireland, you will not be able to fulfill the declaration of allegiance. You wouldn't be able to do it. You just wouldn't be able to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, so now we're going to dish out some promotions tonight. If you can try and remember your promotions, yeah, because I'm going to lose track of them. But we're going to, first of all, we've had the fantastic, let me just say, let me dish out, right? We've got Cara Kay, who is currently a corporal Cara. She's got 2 stripes, but because she has been on parade, she hasn't missed any of the manoeuvres, etc. We think it is only right and fitting. I think Commanding Officer Captain Peggy is in full agreement here that we give Corporal Cara a promotion to Sergeant Cara. Sergeant Cara Kay. So you are now hereby a Sergeant Cara Kay. Yeah. What we do is we give Batfink and Lipsy Lou. Yeah, Lipsy Lou and Batfink. We make use a promotion. Use are promoted to Lance Corporals. So you've got Lance Corporal Batfink, 1 stripe, and you've got Lance Corporal Lipsy Lou, 1 stripe also. Yeah. What we do is we give this little lady who showed really, really good, what's the word? Good teamwork and camaraderie. You know the camaraderie? You know that little lady that we clocked in the chat called Liz? I think she's in the chat somewhere. She might have gone, but we're going to give her a promotion. She's straight in with a promotion of she's a full corporal. She's got 2 stripes. Would you think that is apt and fitting, Commanding Officer Captain Peggy, that little lady Liz gets 2 stripes? She is a full corporal, yeah? Yes, I think that's well deserved for showing camaraderie in the chat there. Also, we have to give. See, I'm thinking that this lady deserves to go high up the ranks because she's very, very modest, but she is a very, very studious and very keen frontline soldier of the YouTube volunteer army. We're going to give Karina, we are going to make Karina, we're going to make Karina a sergeant. Karina is a sergeant. Try and remember your ranks. So when you come in the next time, yeah, you can put in the chat like what rank you are. Because I can't remember, I won't be able to remember the ranks. So remember what your rank is. Karina is sergeant. What do you think of that, Peggy? Captain Peggy, commanding officer. Yes. Let's see. Let's give a few more promotions before I go. Yeah. Nilo's from the little Northern Ireland, and he was really, really keen to serve his king and country. You know, his king and country, yeah. Yeah, King Charles and the wonderful UK, United Kingdom, or compromises of the Northern Ireland. He was very keen. And what we're going to do is we're going to put him right up the ranks. Try and remember your rank when you get issued with your promotion to your rank. And we give Nilo a colour sergeant. Yes, he's went up the ranks. He is now colour sergeant. Yes. We're going to give Sean Wayne a further promotion. At the moment, he was a company sergeant major. That's like company sergeant major. He's going to go up 1 rank. Yeah, and he's going to become the RSM. He is now a regimental sergeant major, is Sean Wayne. So remember, Sean, your rank is now regimental sergeant major, because you'll have to write them in the chat the next time you come in so I remember the ranks, what rank you are. Sergeant Slopout, yeah. Sergeant Slopout came in and he's done quite a bit there. And I think we're going to start Sergeant Slopout out with a corporal, 2 stripes. Yes, Sergeant Slopout, you are a corporal. That is your new rank. Tony Beasley, 2020 Macaroni. We will give Tony a Lance Corporal. He has got 1 stripe. Remember your ranks, please, people. Remember your ranks for the next time you come in the next live stream, because there will be further promotions. Let's see if there's anything I've missed out. Furthermore, I'm going to have to tell you there's been another promotion. Your commanding officer. Oh, sorry, Solway. Hang on a minute. I've got. I know these are low ranks, but these people, it's more the kudos of the positions I've got. I've got the 3 snipers in there. So I've got Solway 2021, I've got 420, and I've got Nilo. Oh, Nilo got higher rank, didn't he? He wanted to be a sniper. Nilo, I'm going to take one of, I think I said were you a full corporal? I can't remember what you were. But I'm going to have to, it's just a technical thing. I'm going to demote you because it's more like you've got kudos as a sniper, because you've got Solway 2021, you've got 420, and you have got Nilo. I think they are the snipers, and we will just give them a 1 stripe, Lance Corporals. Use our Lance Corporals, snipers. That's a kudos you have got. Now, we're going to do the final promotion for them tonight, and the promotion for tonight is you'll be glad to know. Big respect, Did I give Fighting Irish a promotion? Hang on a minute. I can't even remember if I gave Fighting Irish. I don't think I gave him his new promotion tonight, did I? I'll tell you what we're going to do. Because Fighting Irish was very, very, he took, well, that slight hitch when he got demoted from sergeant to corporal. We're going to take him up to the same rank as Zeus, and now Fighting Irish is now a colour sergeant. Yeah, remember, if you're still there, Irish, yeah, you're a colour sergeant now, yeah. So you're climbing the ranks. Well done for that. Fighting Irish is now a colour sergeant. And now we'll do the final. The final promotion tonight is officer commanding officer Captain Peggy. Yeah, you are now going up the rank again. You're going up one rank, and you are now the highest rank of all the platoon. You're the highest rank. You are the commanding officer commanding, and you are now Major Peggy. Major Peggy. Yes. Well done for that, Major Peggy. Yeah. Remember your new rank. I will probably remember that because you are obviously, with me doing the backroom strategy, organisation, recruitment campaign, and you being a commanding officer, there's every chance I will remember that you are a major. Of course I will. I will remember you are a major. And as the major officer commanding, well done for that, and well done for your new promotion. Yes. So don't forget, if it's any low level, very, very low level minor stolen valour out there, it might not even be classed as stolen valour. You are still able to apply to join the YouTube Army volunteer platoon. Yes, we are an equal opportunities volunteer army platoon, YouTube Army platoon, and we have the wonderful Major Peggy as commanding officer. God save the King. God save the UK. Even your commanding officer will be saying that at the moment. Let's say it together, everybody, yeah? Just before I go and bring down the curtain, I'm going to bring the curtain down now. You've all been there and present for the dishing out of the promotions. Yes, the dishing out of the promotions. And what I'm going to do now is, I'm just going to say, we say it together just as a team morale. Team morale. Hang on. Let me see. Hang on, let me just read one of the things there for Gary, because he also said, Johnny, I just need to be a little patient. I went to the Beavers and my mum was told that it's not for him. The very first day she collected me, people laughed at me for years after that. So the Beavers must be like the Cubs, you know, the Boy Scouts and all that sort of stuff, like the junior ones. Yes, but now look at you now. That was then. You're now part of the YouTube volunteer YouTube Army platoon, and we've got MC. Hang on, let me dish out a rank for MC. MC, you're late on parade, but we will give you the rank of a Lance Corporal. Remember that for the next time when you are on parade. You are a Lance Corporal. And we are just we're going to sign off now. I'll just G you up a little bit with saying, have a great evening, everybody. Don't forget tonight, think of your wonderful King Charles. Think of the wonderful King Charles. God save the King. God save the King. God save the King. Yes, that's for King Charles. And God save our wonderful UK. Our wonderful UK. Our wonderful UK. Our wonderful UK. And we'll say an additional one, because we have got a lot of friends on the Emerald Isle, and we will say, God save the wonderful Republic of Ireland, the Emerald Isle, the Emerald Isle, the Emerald Isle, the Emerald Isle. God save the Emerald Isle. But we finish finally with just the last little declaration of allegiance. God save the King. God save the wonderful UK. Does that not make you like, does that not stir you up, like, make you sort of patriotic for your wonderful UK and your wonderful King, King Charles? Right, everybody, hang on a minute, have I got anybody else come in there? Oh, hang on a minute, I might have a few, just a last minute promotions. Let's see. Let me see if somebody come in late. They might see. I don't want to leave anybody out. I've got Vanda Koska, like, just come in, the lady. I can't even remember if Vanda already got a promotion the other day. Anyway, if you haven't already got a promotion, Vanda, we'll start you off with a Lance Corporal, yeah? But if you've already got a promotion, let me know the next time you come in, and we will add a further promotion for you to a higher rank. Yeah. So once again, I am just going to say, God save the King. Yes. And God save the wonderful UK. Thank you very much for tuning in, people. Have a great evening. We might do another live tomorrow. There's going to be a lot more promotions. And the campaign is going great for the wonderful recruitment to the volunteer YouTube army platoon. Thank you very much, people. Have a great night. Be lucky and stay blessed. Catch you later, my people. Bye for now.